Hi, it's Renee. Today I'm making this monochromatic card using the new in color crisp Cantaloupe, which is so pretty. I loved it. The more I played with it, I just fell in love with it. I'm not a fan of cantaloupe, but I love this color. All right, the stamp set that I'm using is the pop-up petals. And this card pattern will be at the end of the video. And in the description, I will also put in the Cricut cut file link so that you can make this card quicker. It is with its grids and stuff. It's a little more challenging because we also have some 1/8 measurements. So just pay attention to that. I'm using this plaid, but I wanted it to have a little more plaid. So I just have the blends marker, just adding some extra lines just to give that pattern a little more depth. So fun, so easy to do. The designer series paper is the crisp cantaloupe, and then the cardstock that I'm using is the two-tone cardstock. And then using the shimmer brush to color in those flowers, which I think coloring in with a shimmer brush is one of my new favorite things to do. So I am using the light side of the two-tone cardstock for the card base. And you can see I've already put all my tear and tape on. Gotta love that tear and tape. So fun and quick to work with. And then this is another one of the patterns from the DSP. And now I'm using the dark side of the two-tone cardstock. Now you can do this pattern sideways, I guess landscape, right? Or portrait. You just have a lot of options with how you want to do it. And I decided what stamps I wanted to use. And then that's how I determined which direction the card pattern was going to go. All right, so let's get all these little pieces put down. I think that's one of my favorite things about the two-tone cardstock is that you're using the same cardstock, but you're getting two options of colors, getting the light and the dark side. Okay, as soon as I get all these pieces adhered to the card, then we'll add the last layer. So we've got the two-tone cardstock light at the bottom, then a DSP pattern, then the dark side, and then a couple pieces of another pattern and the white. And I think that you could do so many different things with this top layer. You could stamp one piece, you could stamp all the pieces, you could do different patterns of paper. So tons of options with this card, so fun. All right, and what I got for the In Color Club people, your stuff, you get all of the crisp cantaloupe. So we're gonna use some of the ribbon here in a second. And then some of the dots. I just love how everything all coordinates together. So let's get this last piece on. Don't you love that little butterfly? I just think that's so cute. All right, I want to put just this little bow on the vase, and I am just using the tear and tape to attach the bow to the card. That's another thing I really like about the tear and tape is it's really firm on attaching even ribbon. So cool. All right, let's get a little piece of tear and tape on there, and then I'm going to get the bow on. It's so pretty. I just think the colors are just so gorgeous. And the dots, I love how much they add to a card. Just a little bit goes a long way. And there we go. Card's done. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.